we're on a few weeks on the training ground. It feels like now feels like we're talking about training more than we're talking about actual games. But it must have been good to get out there for the last few weeks.
Yeah, obviously it's been a little bit stop-start, hasn't it? A few games being called off or whatever's been happening with the FA Cup as well, like that round. Yeah, we needed the time in the grass really. It's always nice to get some time in the grass, especially with a gaffer who's trying to implement new ideas, and the lads have really taken them on board, and you're starting to see it in the games that have just passed. And yeah, it's just more progress for us, and boys are just growing in confidence with it.
When we spoke after Newport, you said it was going to be a little bit like a little pre-season. Has it felt like that? Has it felt like you've been taking an awful lot more on board?
Yeah, definitely. Like, really stripped back and just got back to basics, and he's really trying to get across what he wants to do. Him and his staff, and they've been brilliant since they come in. And it takes a lot of patience with it, I think, and like, lads really need to be on board with it, and they have. You need to buy into it to really get the style of play and see what we're trying to achieve. And like you said, you can. Like I said, I can see it and I feel it on the pitch. Like, and I hope other boys feel it as well. What we're trying to do, and look, we've had some good results as well. And I think the last game we lost in the league was Accrington away, and that was literally the game when he's just come in. Like, we didn't even have any time in the grass, and I thought we actually played pretty well that game. But yeah, I think it's been positive since he's come in, and I think the lads are really happy with him.
It's a style of play, obviously, that you're familiar with. Does that help? Having that knowledge of what previous managers have done before, and I suppose helping some of the guys who maybe not played in that system before. Yeah,
definitely. I think I think there's me, Daniel Harvey, Skip. I think Mom might have been there as well. So there's a few boys around who can really grasp the ideas and kind of bring them across even more in the dressing room and in training. And we have, to be fair, and as you've seen, in the performances, the boys have got it who've probably never played this system before. And look, that's one of the reasons why I came to this club, is to play this certain system and play this certain style, and I really enjoy it, and I feel like the boys have been really enjoying it, and hopefully the fans have been enjoying watching us now, and the results coming our way to climb back up the table.
It certainly feels like there's a new mood about the place. There's a bit more pep in the step and a few more smiles as you're walking through.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a lot happier, because obviously the results that breeds happiness, doesn't it? And it's just the plan that we have. Everybody knows what we're doing, and we always feel like we have chance in games to really go out and hurt somebody and go and win a game. And look, I'm really, really confident that we're going to do well this season and under this gaffer, and there's no doubt in my mind that we're just going to get better as more time we get going and more games we play. And I'm hoping that the fans stick behind us and really see what we're trying to do.
And coming into the Christmas period now, it's those games are going to come thick and fast, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Playing games over.
Literally, that's what it's about. Like you said, it's thick and fast, but that's their job. That's why it's my favourite time of the day, is to play football matches. And I feel like, the way I look at it, if you're not happy to play a football match, you're in the wrong profession, really. And look, I love it. I love playing games. I love competing. I can back everybody in the dressing room that they love it as well, and you can see that in the training pitch, especially in this little pre-season, if you want to call it, that we've had. And Christmas is a big period for football. Games come and a lot of league tables change, and we just need to make sure we're going in the right direction.
I suppose one of those teams you'll be looking at is Mansfield, and they're coming up at the weekend. Obviously, I think at the start of the season everyone would have expected you to be at that sharp end of the table and fighting teams like Mansfield.
Yeah, like you said, in my eyes it's still early doors. Obviously they've done really well, and I think they're in the top 4 still. And look, we're chasing, and whatever happened in the past has happened. We can only look forward, and we're not even halfway through yet. So it's not about how you start; it's about how you finish, and that's what we're looking at. And we're taking it game by game. Mansfield will be a tough test, especially away from home, and they're flying really, aren't they? So, but look, we need to just play our own games. We know we can do some damage to some teams, and there's no doubt they'll be watching us, thinking, right, we need to prepare for MK Dons, because we're no pushovers. So I'd like to feel like, and they won't be either. We prefer them to go out and win the game, and that's what we're going to try and do, is go out and get 3 points.
And I suppose that run you've been on, you mentioned having not lost a game in the league since that Accrington game, and you've seen Mike Williamson nominated for Manager of the Month. That's a huge honour for him as well, isn't it? And shows how far the team's come.
Yeah, I think it's a massive honour for him, especially in his first month here. And he has to be proud of himself for that, and the staff that he brought in. They've really helped. And look, the style of play is literally what he came in, he said, and results will follow. You know, we were performance based, I think, and I think if we have a good performance, usually a result comes with it, and that's what we kind of look out for. And he's been brilliant to get that across, and it's rightly so that he should be nominated. And like, there's plenty of time to go. Like I said, there's not even halfway through the season yet, so please God he wins a few more of them, or like gets nominated for a few more of them, and we get up the table as well.